So I am a training lieutenant for my fire department, and a fellow training lieutenant. I worked with Lily or communicated with your company and kind of brought it to the training facility, had a meeting, and I overheard about eTMS and asked him to give me some more information on it, which he gave me a pamphlet and a PowerPoint and kind of told me what it's about, and it intrigued me. It seemed like something I wanted to try for some of the things that I was going through, and I hadn't heard a lot of feedback about anybody who's gone through it yet. It was kind of seemed newer to my department, but I wanted to try it, and that's how it kind of came to my attention, was through a fellow training lieutenant. So before starting treatment, I was really dealing with a lot of stress. Anxiety was getting worse. Sleep hasn't always been great, but was also getting worse. And whether that was a compiling factor with the stress and anxiety, or I just remember waking up in the middle of the night, not being able to fall back asleep pretty consistently, which when you have those things together equal irritability and mental fog, and it was just kind of getting worse and worse, and that's how I was feeling before I started. So since I started treatment, and I started noticing more mental clarity. I started noticing that things were making sense to me. I was able to think more logically. Things that would worry me or stress me out or cause me to have anxiety, anywhere from certain noises to certain thoughts to worrying about the future, didn't seem so terrifying or stressful anymore. I was just able to kind of make sense of it, kind of talk myself down easier than I was able to before. And then I started noticing that I was sleeping better. One of the clinicians asked me if I had started dreaming, and it didn't really click until I was asked that question that I realized I hadn't dreamt in a long time, and now I'm dreaming every single night. And I wasn't waking up in the middle of the night anymore. I was getting better sleep, which also led to less stress, which also led to less anxiety. And I think the biggest thing was just the mental clarity and just being able to talk myself down from the worries and the stress and all the stressors that I was going through, that I wasn't really able to do before. I'm not going to sit here and say like I'm completely anxiety free, but I mean, I used to get like panic attacks. And I didn't even know what a panic attack was. That was the scariest part, was I couldn't explain why this is happening. And it was being caused by things that I've gone through hundreds and hundreds of times in my life. Something happened, a therapist said that something happened that opened the floodgates, and now I'm just hyper sensitive to things and like the anxiety. But it's gone down tremendously since starting this. And the sleep has gotten better, and I dreamt last night. So it's crazy. Yeah, it is wild. Yeah. And I think a lot of that together helps with, obviously if you're getting better sleep, your anxiety level's not as much, and the stress goes down. But so whether it's affecting one thing, two things, all things, it's definitely benefited better than any medication or any other kind of therapy I've done so far. So yeah, it's awesome. That's why I'm doing this testimonial, because I do have passion for it, because this helped me. Like I was thinking there wasn't help. I was like, I've done everything. I've done music therapy. I was taking blood pressure pills just to keep the side effects at bay. Like when you start feeling anxious and your heart rate goes up, they were trying to keep my heart rate from going up. But then I started feeling fatigue, and I started not feeling myself, and you know what I mean? So it's like, it just, it's almost hard to do this testimonial, because it's almost unexplainable, like how it just started helping me. Like even leading up to this moment would have caused me a lot of stress and anxiety. Yeah. Like a lot. So pretty awesome. If I can sum it up into a couple of words that I feel eTMS did for me, is that it made things manageable and made me feel capable again. I have 2 kids, I'm married, um, you know, things build up, things compile and chores and tasks and family time and work time and everything else. But I definitely think it's helped me with, like I said before, not feeling as anxious, like situations where things just become, they feel like it's just too much, like too much is going on, starts to stress me out, makes me feel anxious. It's been able to be more manageable. I have felt less irritable. My sleep has gotten better, which probably helps that.
Yeah.
But I feel less irritable. Things don't bother me as much. I feel like if something happens, this can be managed. We can figure this out. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes I didn't feel like that before. And sometimes when the stress just weighs over and over and over on your shoulders and you don't take care of it, it's just gonna feel like just a never-ending weight. And I feel like the eTMS program and like I said, in my relationship and work life, it makes it to where things are more manageable. And my relationship with my kids, I think, has gotten better because I don't get irritated as easily. I'm having more fun. Another thing I've noticed at work is I'm more social. I used to notice myself sitting in my office, listening to other people have conversations, like community conversations in the hallway or things like that, and I would just kind of keep to myself. Maybe partly because of anxiety or something, I don't know, but I would just kind of keep to myself and keep working, or even if I didn't have work, I would kind of just stay in my office. And now I've noticed myself getting out more, communicating with coworkers, talking, laughing more, feeling like my old self again. I would tell somebody who was considering eTMS, you know, what do you have to lose? I would say, I've listed probably at least half a dozen or more benefits that worked for me. If you can take out 1, 2, or even 3 of those things and possibly give yourself a chance to feel like your old self again, or improve on something you want to improve, whether it's sleep or stress or depression, PTSD, anxiety, I truly believe that it can help you. I truly believe that there's a chance for anybody who takes it that this can make life better for you, that you feel like you can go out and conquer the day more. I know that sounds very, very glass half full and positive, but that's how I feel about it. I do feel passionate about the program, and I do think that anybody who is considering doing it, it's worth it. It's a, in my opinion, it's a drug-free therapy that is beneficial and can truly help you achieve whatever it is that you're trying to make better in your life.